Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. I say good morning. Anyway, I don't even know what that's from. What's it from? Well, that'll bug me the rest of the day. Anyway, it is this below, and the windshield's 22 below, so full balaclava, heads, gloves, boots. Today to go to Pickett. I'm going to work on my primary booth, and then on Monday, since I won't be able to go down tomorrow, on Monday I'll get the upstairs booth done. That's the plan. I think it's going to be okay, because Monday and Tuesday I can actually work on the booth. I think I'll only need Monday. So the goal is to get the primary booth done today, and as you saw, I had kind of unpacked all the smalls. I've got a few pieces of furniture in here, wall hangings, all that good stuff. So because it's 22 below, the roads are super icy today, and there's more crashes today than there were yesterday because everybody's like, oh, it should be fine, there's no snow. All of my mirrors have now been turned up and away so I can't see what's going on behind me, because I can't control that, and it was giving me anxiety to be tailgated by a truck on an icy road. Like a semi on an icy road. And Victoria's like, Mom, and I'm gonna turn the mirrors up. We're just gonna die. I can't look at it. But anyway, I'm gonna get to Pickett. We're gonna get started. It's gonna be a marathon day. Gotta pick Victoria up at her normal time today. I gotta get cat litter. If I don't get cat litter, my husband's gonna divorce me. He's told me 3 days in a row that we need cat litter. Could he have gone and got cat litter? Now we ask ourselves this because he went to pick up the kid yesterday. Could he have stopped? Yes. Did he stop? No. He just, while I was just about to fall asleep, came in and said, did you get cat litter? And I pop up awake and I'm like, oh. So then, I'm grinding my teeth all night because he does that crap to me right as I wake up. Right as I lay down. Wakes me up and reminds me of all my shortcomings. I've asked him not to do that anymore. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm cursed. I'm cursed. You guys, I almost got rear-ended. I put my mirrors back so I could see what was going on because I was on the country roads and nobody was on my tail. And now I'm all stressed out because I was nearly rear-ended again. In front of me is a snowplow backing up. So I take my foot off the gas because he's literally coming backwards at me. And I'm like, okay, I gotta stop because I have no idea what he's doing. And the reverse light, he's coming back. So I stop. Here comes the truck with the plow on the front. He's not stopping. And I can see him and he's not stopping. And he's not stopping. Then he realizes we've stopped. And I don't know if you've ever seen a big truck with a plow on the front sliding into your back end. But he missed me by inches. And now I feel sick to my stomach and I feel like I'm gonna vomit. And I still have about 15, 20 minutes to get to where I'm going. I'm on the back road. I'm on the country road. There's nobody behind me now. There's nobody in front of me now. This is why I don't like going out. I mean, it's not me that I'm worried about. I don't feel like I'm going to slide into anything because I'm very cautious, but what was he doing? I mean, it's a giant plow in front of me that is backing up. The lights are reflecting back at me. He could see that. Doing something else, not paying attention. 55 miles an hour coming down my butt. And I know he's probably doing more than 55 miles an hour because he wasn't back there. And he came over the rise and he wasn't slowing down. And I'm like, come on. The plow's not, he's still coming back at me. and there's no stop sign there. And then the plow put down its little side plow, the extended side plow to go around a curve. He missed me by inches. Then he went around me and flipped me off. Because why? Because you're an idiot? And I'm like, well, of course. Of course. You're gonna flip me off because you almost rear-ended me. There's gotta be a politician living on this street because I'm out in the country. This road is not a major roadway. There's more salt on this road. This is my county too. And I'm like, where do I get this salt? There's more salt on this road than I have seen on any road yet today. There's gotta be a politician on this road. Or a plow driver living on this road. Unbelievable. There's a lot of salt. Holy cow. Oh, maybe because there's a high school up here or a middle school. I don't remember. There's a school up here. Maybe Chisago County cares about the schools. Sure don't care about my house. But I haven't been over by our schools because Victoria doesn't go to that school. That's quite a ways up, but there's a lot of salt. I mean, I can hear slush. In order for it to be slush, because the chemicals don't work at this temperature, it had to have been like salt yesterday. I mean, I don't even understand how this is possible. They heat these roads? But listen. Can you hear the water? Like slush. How is that even possible at 22 below? I have questions. All right, I got everything moved in. Now it's just put it all up on the walls. I'm gonna use this to layer some pieces, add some height, because I've got everything at one height, which is not a good look. And I brought this in, which is lower. So here we go. All right, so it's been an hour and a half. I've got all the pictures up. Yay, that was a project. Starting to come together. You can see I used that to raise stuff up to give it more dimension. Move some pieces over here. This will be in front of that so that it kind of goes up. Your eye travels up and up to the back. And that's that. I'm still working, I'm starting to get really excited about this month. Okay, so I wasn't when I got here because there was a lot of work ahead of me, but now I'm looking at all this stuff and now I'm putting the price tags on it and I'm going, this is just, it's starting to come together and I like what it's done. I mean, I now have confidence. I'll be able to sleep tonight. I'm gonna sleep tonight because all I have to do on Monday is the upstairs booth, which is, as you know, really small. So it's still gonna be work, but you know, it's not 3 booths staring me in the face. And I was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to get these 2 done by today. And tomorrow I have to be home cleaning because we have Christmas at our house on Saturday, but it's gonna be fine. I've been picking up in there as I go and like a little bit each night out of the dining room. But it all come here. It's all come here. So it's all priced and in here. And I'm like, so a lot of the stuff that you're seeing on display and for sale here right now came from my dining room. So my dining room is almost empty and I can, you know, I just gotta sweep and mop the floors and finish putting away little pieces here and there. And I'm just so excited because it feels doable now. And it's little, you know, you're doing the little pieces at a time. And if you're in the 100 projects, 100 days group, and I keep saying, you know, we're gonna chunk it, we're gonna do a little bit, it starts to feel really good. You do a little bit here and a little bit there, and you're thinking, I'm not getting anything done, and then all of a sudden it's done. And it feels just, I feel really light right now. And I'm gonna sleep tonight. I mean, I'm making little notes as I go about things like I want to bring flowers to the wall pockets and little things that I can just fill in on Tuesday when I come up. So, I mean, it's like, you don't even know. I mean, the little happy dances. Whoa, you guys, we're doing a happy dance. Woohoo, I finished that booth, and then I went and checked the upstairs booth, took some pictures so I know what I got to do up there. And then I went into the big house to look at my other booth and use the bathroom because, you know, it's getting on lunchtime. It's time to go wander back town towards where my daughter is. Get the cat litter. And there's a strange woman standing in there. And I said, oh, hi. And I said, you know, I didn't recognize her. She goes, I'm meeting my friend. And I went, oh, Sharon? Because that was the only other vendor that was there. She goes, no, Kelly. And I'm like, I don't know a Kelly. Like, I don't know who you're talking about, right? And she goes, I said, are you here to shop? And she goes, yeah. I said, we're not open. And she goes, no, yeah, you are. I swear to God, we're not. Oh my God, this is a peril of not being open every week. And, you know, it's like, it's people plan their schedules to come visit us, and I get it, but, you know, if an employee tells you that they're not open, just believe them, because we're not freaking open. You know, I'm like, no, we're not. Well, I need to call my friend, because I have one of these cards. Like, I gave her the 2022 schedule card. I have one of these cards, and it says it's this weekend. I said, well, 2001 was this weekend, but it's 2022. like trying to kindly explain that you're an idiot. And it was like, no, believe me, you don't belong here right now. We're not open. I'm not selling you anything, so you need to go, right? And I said, do you want to use this door back here? It's closer to your car. And she's like, I should text her. And she's standing there, and I'm like, well, you can go out the front then and go around to your car. And I kept saying it like she's not getting it. You need to leave the building. Like, one of the other vendors had opened the front door because she was moving a large piece of furniture from the small building to the big building. And it's just easier to go through the front door. And it's like, that's when people wander in. They just wander in, and all the lights are off. There are boxes stacked everywhere. There's nothing hanging on the walls. I mean, it's clearly not open. We're clearly not open. There's no employees. There's no other customers. And she's arguing with me over whether or not we're open. Well, I promise you we're not open. No. Anyway, I am so excited to have gotten done what I did. Those two booths are a huge weight off my shoulders. Huge weight off my shoulders. There's people in the ditch all over, you guys. We're gonna pass one up here. It just went in the ditch, it looks like. Y'all need to slow down. Stop driving like stupid people. Watch out my window here. We're about to pass them. Slow down. Nasty out. But they don't listen. Anyway. Gonna go cat litter. Grab myself a lunch. Maybe I'll get lunch first. Then I can do some quick grocery shopping for my Christmas party this weekend. Because Victoria's gonna take a test after school. She gotta stay late. I'm like, why you gotta take a test? Doing a makeup test. If they don't get a high enough grade, they can take the test again if they want to stay after and take the test again. And these kids do it. Our school, our kids are like, yeah, I need a better grade than that. So they retake the tests all the time. So she's retaking a test. It's fine. That's fine. I will hit the grocery store and grab the stuff I need. I was going to do that tomorrow after I took her, but as long as I've got time today, I might as well have one more thing off my list, go home and knock out the cleaning tomorrow. So it's kind of coming up aces for Stacy today. I know the last couple days I've been like, I'm such a grumpy Gus. I've been a really grumpy Gus lately. It's just the stress got to me this month. And then the other vendor that was there is the one also going to the March show, and she goes, do you know how close that is to Junk Bonanza? I said, yes, I do. And why did we do this? And she goes, I don't know. I said, I was high on Junk Bonanza. And she said, I was too. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah. Doesn't seem like that great of an idea now. Anyway, I'm just like, ugh, the anxiety of it all. It's not gonna be good. Not gonna be good at all. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Kind of excited. I think maybe I'll get a taco. I like tacos. Although we're having tacos for our Christmas party, we're having to make your own taco bar. I thought it would be easy. Got a lot of people with food sensitivities in our family, and I just thought this way you can take what you want and leave the stuff you can't eat. It's even better a spaghetti bar, but my sister's gluten-free, so we'd have to have gluten-free pasta. This way it's easy. But I'll go to the grocery store and load up on some taco ingredients. I've got the meat and like the shells and stuff that I could buy on my last grocery trip, but the fresh stuff like the lettuce, tomatoes, jalapenos, you know, all the stuff you want fresh. I gotta get all that stuff. I wonder how the tomatoes are gonna be this March. Well, anyway, yay! I know where there's cars in the ditch all over the place because there's like 2 ruts on the road that look wet. They're like black and glossy. They're solid ice. I can feel myself lose traction and slide back and forth, so I've been trying to drive in the center and not on those ruts because they're just glare ice, but I can see why people they're thinking it's wet. And if you're going and you don't feel it drift, like I can feel my car drift. If you have one of those cars that's like a Barco Lounger, you may not feel it. But my car, you can feel every little movement of the car. And I can feel when I lose traction. If you can't feel that, I can see why they're going in the ditch. Because it looks wet. And you get a little too overconfident and boom, off you go. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.